States of America, in comparison to the entire world, consumes the largest amount of energy. Why can't the federal government take the lead in teaching the entire country about conservation? It is not only the energy, but the gasoline and everything else. America consumes the most. The consumption is enormous. And at some point in time, if we're concerned about the future of our children, the future of the world, we need to start talking major conservation here of energy. Then we will not have the need for the 110 nuclear reactor sites. And I remember President Bush recommending to build at least 60 more. And President Obama seems to be leading that way. We are just fueling the consumption of our people. And I don't think that's fair to the unborn generation that is still yet to come. Point number one. Point number two. The people in the Loop area, they're still drinking contaminated water. The Navajo Nation has come together with various entities. Many meetings have been held. The people today are still drinking contaminated water. There is at least a funeral that comes about once a week. And I imagine that it's no better off for any of the communities out here in New Mexico. Government is slow to respond when the need is urgent for people. I mean, I can only begin to imagine the fear of the people when they know that they're drinking contaminated water that will also contaminate their health tomorrow. So that is still ongoing, and I think it's only fair to request for an update, just like what Larry is saying, to request for an update on behalf of the people down in Black Falls, Arizona. That's point number two. Point number three. Oh, I should have written it down. I know it's pretty through the gracious effort of Mr. Chris Shuey, and at that time I was involved with the President's office, we had, and then through Mr. Harrison, we got some numbers together from the Federal Department of Justice. We wanted to see how Navajo Nation's compensation fared between our people and the rest of the general population out there. We learned at that time of this huge disparity, the disproportionality, the ratio was outrageous. Rita. Yes. The Navajo people that were compensated ranged about 21%, compared to a whopping 74% of the general population. And I urge you to tell Senator Udall to make periodic checks with the Department of Justice to make sure that this proportionality goes down. We want fairness and equity in the compensation for our people. That's point number three. Thank you.